going on, y'all? Welcome to the Triple Z podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Henry. The Phoenix Suns are starting to show positive upside to their season that didn't have a great start. After beating the Chicago Bulls 115-113 and Kevin Durant having back-to-back games of 40 points and a game winner, the Suns are now on a 6-game winning streak and 11-3 over their past 14 games. They've had some impressive wins over that stretch. They've beaten the Miami Heat team, who are 9-6 without Jimmy Butler. They've beaten the Los Angeles Lakers. Beal and Booker combined for 68 points and outscored the entire Lakers starting five. They had an impressive comeback win against the Sacramento Kings. They were down 17 points with 5 minutes left and go on this massive run, and Kevin Durant closed out that game with some clutch free throws. They've beaten the Pelicans. Devin Booker dropped 52 points in a win and scored 25 points in the first quarter. And they also beaten the Indiana Pacers. Even though it was without Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers really competed in that game, especially their bench unit, and the Suns still got the win 117-110. The Phoenix Suns ranked 10th in offensive rating with 117. They're 16th in defensive rating with 115, which is okay for the time being, honestly, because a team with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, I don't think anybody in their rightful mind expected that team to be a great defensive team. They're 9th in three-point percentage, shooting at 37%, and 9th in field goal percentage at 48%. And during this stretch, this is all with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal being on the court together. Earlier this season, the Suns had a few injuries between Durant, Booker, and Beal, and it took them 23 games to make their Big Three debut. And since all three players have been on the court consistently, they're starting to show what this team is capable of. Kevin Durant, in his 16th season at age 35, is averaging 29 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, shooting the ball at 55% from the field, 46% from three, 88% from the free throw line, with a true shooting percentage of 64%. The point guard, Devin Booker, has played great as well. 26 points, 4 rebounds, a career high in assists with 7.6. Whether it's hitting game winners against the New York Knicks or dropping 50 points on the Pelicans, he's been absolutely amazing. Beal has adapted well as a third option. Out of 43 games, he's only played 19, but he's still averaging 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Yusuf Nurkic has been great on the glass, and Grayson Allen is still the only player in the 50-40-90 club this season, shooting 48% from three, which is league best. Now, even with the Suns playing great over these past couple of weeks, I still think there's two problems they need to fix in order for them to make a deep playoff run come May and June, which is their bench and defense. They rank 28 in bench points, and if you watch that game when they played against the Indiana Pacers, the Indiana Pacers bench scored 55 points to the Phoenix Suns bench of only 9 points. It's Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal combining for 91 points in order for the Suns to only win the game by 7 points. Like I said earlier on in the video, they're 16th in defensive rating. Okogie's their best defender, but he's been in and out of the lineup. And when you look at the Suns starting five of Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Nurkic, and Grayson Allen, they're not a team that keeps you up defensively at night. I think these two main problems really hurt the Suns in last year's postseason. They had the worst bench production in the playoffs, and they almost ranked dead last in defensive rating. I am a firm believer that if Kawhi Leonard doesn't get injured in last year's postseason, they would have definitely beaten the Phoenix Suns. But they relied too much on Booker and Durant to carry the offensive load, and I think in both series against the Nuggets and the Clippers, they got exposed for their depth and defense. But as of late, it seems like the Suns are starting to figure it out. They currently sit at the 6th seed in the Western Conference. And I think in the Western Conference, with it being completely stacked with OKC, Minnesota, the Pelicans, Sacramento, the Clippers, the Nuggets as well, the Suns need to find solution to these problems come playoff time. Let me know down in the comment section, do you think the Suns will be fine come playoff time? Where do you see them finishing in the Western Conference? Should Kevin Durant be in the GOAT conversation if the Phoenix Suns win the championship? Thank you guys for listening to the Triple Z podcast. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It truly does help, and I'll see you guys next time.